Tell me, man. Let me know, man. I'll get myself prepared. Hold on.
My arm already hurt.
Alright. Let me just jump right into it, people. What it do? It's your boy Papa Snap and your girl QP is recorded.
Hello.
And we are the Trucker Dude. Now, just wanted to touch on something real quick. Nothing lengthy, just real quick. Want to talk about how StevensTransport treat their drivers when it comes to Hometime. So, as starting off at Stevens, when I was first there, I got my home time. It was tough in the beginning and the training process, but once you get out of there, you'll get your home time. Let's say you directly home, so you can spend, you know, however amount of time you want to spend home. 7 days the max, I believe, the first time. But after, then I went contractor, and it's like I didn't want to go home because miles is what covered the truck, and if I'm not running miles, I'm not covering the truck. If I'm not doing miles, I'm not making money. So didn't really want to go home. But another reason why I really didn't want to go home that really irked me was because I live in South Florida and I couldn't get loads to actually go down to South Florida. I would get it to Northern Florida, but not Southern Florida. And the gap is like 300-400 miles, so I would have to deadhead probably 600 miles back and forth, and I didn't get paid or compensated for fuel, anything, as a contractor. And every time, once I was a contractor, every time I tried to go home, it was always just like I was gonna have to use a lot of fuel, fuel costs. Which, you know, if you're a contractor at Stevens, you know the fuel costs. You know, if you don't do good on fuel, you don't make no money. And at times I would go home, come back out, I wouldn't see a check. Sorry, that's 2019 Kenworth. Check out the review. I wouldn't be able to get a check once I went home and came out. Get a check for probably 2 weeks. I would have to work the miles back up and catch up. And you know, it was just it wasn't cool because I didn't like those periods of time of not getting a check and like hoping for a good check in 2 or 3 weeks, which nobody wants to go wait that long to get their next, you know, settlement or pay. So I felt like that was just because of where I live, I didn't enjoy it. Also for, you know, if you live somewhere else and it's freight going through, just like Texas, or you can say Georgia, you know, if you live in those places, or even Northern Florida, if you know, that won't hit you, but it hit me really hard. So I didn't like that part about it. But I switched back to company, and going home is easy, you know, because even if they put me in Northern Florida, I don't pay for the fuel, they pay for the fuel. So I'll drive home and it won't affect me, you know. I won't get paid, but at least I'm not losing money at the same time, and I didn't like that part.
And when you come back on the road, you don't hold a truck?
Yeah, and when I get back on the road, I can just, you know, run a load, and I get my check, you know, I get paid. Now, if Stevens had a higher paying amount for contractors, I would stay, of course, but the money was not worth it. It didn't match up at that point for me. And I understand, you know, some people say it's how you drive your truck, how you manage your business, but sometimes your business won't work, you know, depending on certain things for your uniqueness. Like for me, that's what hurt me the most, and that's not, you know, that wasn't okay for me. So that's your boy Papa Snap, man. You know, just giving you my piece, and letting you know they do send you home when you want to go home. Heading home shortly, you know. So it's your boy Papa Snap, your girl QP. Her arms are hurting, so I'm gonna just make this real short and get off of here. All right, so y'all be safe. Keep driving. Peace.